A little bit more alive in here.
Invitational day, baby. Shop is pretty much empty. All my cars are already at the track, and in true event fashion, I'll be driving the 34 there. Running late, as always, but you know, that's how I roll. Not intentionally. This puppy should be fired up today. We just need another ECU. This is the first time seeing it on the ground, seeing the complete look. I absolutely love it. Need some brackets for the bumpers, but I think I should be able to tape it up so it looks complete for today.
How much coffee have you had today? Today? I had one little Starbucks Nitro cans from the gas station.
Yeah, well.
My brain, okay, the left half is deflated until I have a certain amount of caffeine.
I don't know if we're allowed to laugh about that.
It's a stroke seizure joke. It's not. Well, it's a stroke seizure joke. Coffee's great. Yeah, the
Coffee's
coffee.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's the best
Well,
thing
There's this nice little spot down the road that sells some good.
That looks super hipster.
It is.
Is that milk?
This is mostly milk.
All right, so one of the signature features of this event, since it started out as the open house, was to have all my cars in a row lined up next to each other.
Adam bought the 180. It's no longer being given
Out of
away.
here, dude. Listen.
What do you think of it though, for real?
What do I think?
It could blend in.
I don't know, dude. You know, honestly, the blast bronze is the worst part about the car.
Oh, this motherfucker.
White tees would be
I
good.
kind of thought about changing them. Put in the comments if I should change them white.
I got some LMGT4s I'll sell you.
The bronze ones?
Yeah, I'll give you a sweet discount.
How much?
$180,000.
How much? Okay, but how much off for homie to hook up?
20%.
Deal.
What's up, dude? How are you?
Good.
Everything good?
Yeah, enjoy.
This is, dude, I have wanted to see this car for so long. It's incredible.
First part of the event, we do some ride-alongs, and then we'll be launching right into qualifying.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to me being really anxious again.
For why?
Haven't competed in exactly a year.
You will do fine.
Debatable. We'll see.
No.
I think I'll be alright.
I think you'll be fine.
I mean, good car. It's the correct color.
Great car.
Has the correct motor. Has the correct color.
Yup.
Drivers. But
You shut
good
your
rig.
mouth.
Okay. When Mike tells me to shut up, I shut up. But when he leaves, I'll be talking again.
Grant!
Michael!
Good morning!
Good morning! Yeah, hopefully I don't get freaking heat exhaustion this year and I'll be all set.
I think this one
Michael,
will be...
just feed me water all day, please. Thank you!
I'm gonna get you a catheter! Good morning!
Hello.
How you doing? You got a winner's good?
Yeah, we got a winner sitting here. I got one lap in. It's working, so I'm happy.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
to see that Mustang get hurt.
Yeah.
I like it so much.
There's some drifting happening right now
Yeah.
on the track. They tend to hit the walls a lot, so there's a lot of stopping drifting.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
To be expected.
So is Adam going to win his own event?
We'll look and see. I don't know.
To be determined.
I have a similar build.
Yeah.
It's a white diesel, bone stock, but it's similar. It's a Cayenne.
Similar shape.
Similar shape.
Well, there's a lot of fires that we've been putting out here, metaphorically,
Yeah.
not physically. But the good thing is everyone that I've talked to so far is having a good time, and it seems like everyone's happy. That's all that matters. So people are fed, people are watered. I need to go pee, and then we got qualifying. So we'll do some qualifying. Hopefully I qualify. Imagine I don't qualify my own event, 0-0. I should do that.
Just more time to hang out.
Yeah, honestly. I'm really enjoying just ripping around on the pit bike. I feel like race shoes on a pit bike is a vibe.
Big
It's like
vibe
FD
guy.
before pit bikes got kicked out.
So Marco scoring a 47. 47 on the board. Sean Booth, who works every day with Marco, will be listening to that saying, I can do better than a 47. Comes in super early. Does not get to that other resort until very late. Now he's got this S15 dialed in. The left foot braking as he slows it down for that inner zone. But she makes it look so easy. Colette Davis doing an amazing job on that first run.
That's my sister.
Put on a show for everybody here. And LZ puts a 77 on the board. Usually wrenching on Chelsea Denofa's car, works for the RTR team. He's here.
Qualifying went well. Definitely some shakeups in the bracket. There are going to be some really good matchups. Two of my favorite ones probably going to be Sean versus Scardick because they're homies. Colette versus Power Wash Kev. TJ versus Samet. And my favorite of all, Jimmy versus Rudnick. Scardick, I don't know if you heard, Booth's been talking all this about this battle.
Boy, Booth.
He been saying, look, dude, I'm gonna show you what Christmas is all over your door.
We're gonna Christmas it up.
Hell yeah,
He's
dude.
gonna push the door in, I'm sure of it.
I'm stoked. I'm gonna ask the live stream to see if they can put on some Christmas music while y'all are battling.
Then leave a tire mark on that car.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Really?
Straight up.
Really?
Straight up.
Really?
You got your ass.
Josh is here. What's up, dude? I'm stoked you still got the Supra. It's been treating you good?
Yeah.
Looks good, dude. I wish I had my livery done. We would have been pretty similar. I've got like a white stripe and stuff on it.
Yeah, I did all that like last minute before I came down.
It looks cool. I know I need to get you a new sticker.
Yeah.
I haven't forgotten. I feel bad every time you message me.
Yeah.
I will get it done.
Sooner or later it'll happen.
Hey, dude, watch out, dude.
Yeah.
You need to know.
Get the better out of you.
Look, so we got
Sabotage them all
super high built RB big turbo standalone ECU. Nick, what do you got?
SR20.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Bone stock SR20.
Bone stock, baby. What do you got to say about that, huh?
I hope he wins.
You heard it, folks.
You're done.
Dude, he's stressing, dude. He's bleeding his coolant.
Adam.
Look, he's
taking the
stressing.
nitrous off right now,
Next
too.
thing you know, he's gonna bolt check his car.
I hate him.
Hey, how's your experience going here so far as a judge?
I'm gonna say it's all-time top 10 because this is the most casual event I've ever had to judge, and I love it.
You might have heard though that we did have an upset driver at their score that may or may not have unplugged all the audio video equipment.
Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Somebody rebooted Windows 95 and it was an anger
he's real mad. He's got to do the Christmas battle between these two cars.
Oh my god, I'm excited for that.
Do you think we could put Christmas music on the stream? Is that a Mike question? Mike, can you answer that question?
Yes.
Oh, not you, Mike. Other Mike.
Hi.
Oh, the mics.
Fun fact, Mike, did I ever say on video our connection? So, Mike, this is Mike Panicia, known to me as Mikey, because we were neighbors. Man, what were we, like
I've known you since you were
3
like
years old?
Yeah.
Like, way back.
I've known him before. He couldn't even like bunny hop on a bike.
Oh.
Dead ass. So we used to play, we called it Tony Hawk, and we were on Razor scooters in his grandma's driveway. Like we would be doing like bunny hops and stuff. We would play Jurassic Park. I remember that.
We ruined
What,
your
on like
dad's
Sega
back.
Genesis?
No, like,
dude, just real life.
bro.
Oh, we were dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah,
No, like
dude,
we were the kids that actually played outside, right?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, that's my
No,
whole life.
you too. But like we were in the sand, like pretending to be dinosaurs and stuff.
My dude.
Yeah.
Some fun dude.
Yeah.
I think we ruined your dad's back steps from like the scooters jumping on him as like a
And this
fake
was in
ledge.
Connecticut?
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Sandy Hook.
And then like you weren't really into cars, and you got into Volkswagens, and I got into drifting, and then lo and behold, years later, you wound up working for Tommy, and we crossed paths again.
Now I'm helping you out.
Craziest connection, and he's assisting other Mike today.
Mike and Mike.
Mike, let me get a review on Mike's equipment.
Mine?
No, on Mike's
Oh,
equipment.
his.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get one of these for a long time.
Yeah,
but
we had budget cuts, so we couldn't get Mike that.
What do you
I
think
just
of
like
his dead
handheld.
cat?
I love handheld.
You like it?
What do you
It
think
helps
of it?
with all this
It's-
wind
it's
noise this
medium.
guy makes.
Yeah.
It's a
Mike,
medium
Mike's got a
dead cat.
live.
It's a nice
he's got a live
compact-
cat, and it
Yeah.
makes noise.
I just strapped a real cat on there.
Yeah, that'd be real funny, dude. Just put a dead cat on your.
You're like, oh, this is,
Comparison to
Yeah,
your
oh,
cat.
I got a muff, but y'all can't see it. Actually, I got two of them.
it's this big.
Oh, we got Jimmy Oaks getting ready to go against Rudnick, and some tips from pro driver Nate Hamilton over here.
Just a little
Yep.
cheat code right here.
Everything that he needs. I saw you talking over to Chelsea Denofa trying to get the BMW secrets. Are you that scared of Chris Rudnick?
Oh, terrified. You scary man.
But what about his driving?
Oh, that'll be fine.
I was just over with Jimmy Oaks, and he had a lot of things to say about this battle coming
Oh
up.
man, this has been hyped up on the internet for a very long time, and
Has it?
today's the day.
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, who's a better driver? Is it Rudnick or is it Jimmy? I personally think Jimmy's a great driver, so I'm just gonna go in this with my head high. I'm gonna try my best, and whatever happens, happens, you know? I'm gonna use a nice excuse of my car's a little broken, but
What's wrong with it? Let's go over to your car. Let's talk about your
Come
car.
on, man.
I will say Jimmy's sweating a little bit. He's getting tips from Chelsea, from Nate.
oh no, I got my coach Ben
Yeah?
Hobson, dude.
Oh.
He's been my hype man, for sure.
Ben's been street driving this thing.
Big shout out to Ben. He's the only reason why I did good in my second one, because I spun out my first qualifying, which I wanted to throw up from. I was sick.
Yeah, the whole crowd, honestly, people started leaving.
Oh, come on, don't say that to me. Well, yeah, no, we've had tons of issues today. The thing was overheating. I had very little toe out, so we did like 3/4 toe out. My power steering rack blew up, so we're just running it. My clutch was boiling over, so we had to drain all the fluid. We got the guys coming like, yo, you gotta go qualify. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like sitting here pumping the clutch, going crazy. Sorry for swearing. And yeah, no, it's been a time. We're living it.
Usually these are the reliable car, but unless you're Rudnick and you get back from Australia and decide you need to do a burnout, set it on fire, then things start to break.
I really messed that one up, huh? I got a plastic trophy though.
You did, and I do like the new Drift HQ green.
Yeah, dude, shout out to Drift HQ.
It's a little dark, but
got it a little off, but it's fine.
I feel like it's a hybrid between the old Haggard green and Drift HQ green.
That's kind of what I did, you know, old Haggard, Drift HQ.
Maybe we could do a fade, right? You could make the front a little darker, the back a little lighter, and keep the Rudnick green in the middle.
Yeah, no, it would be sick, but it's come a long way from the silver beat up like junk, right?
I do think my favorite though is when we were at, what is that track where you had all the signatures written all over?
Oh, that was Englishtown. Ben, he spun out in front of me and then we crashed together. So I was just like, screw it, everyone sign it, this thing's total.
I did like driving it when you had the bumper flying off the rear. It was a vibe.
Yeah, you were, what a trooper right here. It's
what a trooper!
It's still here somewhere, it's just under it, yeah.
Oh, let me get some sandpaper, I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, don't do that, it's fine, it's all good.
Cool, well good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
You're gonna need it.
I hope I beat Jimmy, but whatever happens, I'm having fun, so that's all that matters. Oh,
Rudnick, it's time to go to grid.
Hold up, like I thought we were just having a good conversation. Now it's like we're going.
Hype you up.
Where's Ben? Ben, I need some motivation here. I'm freaking out now. Hey, Jimmy,
let's go talk
going
to him.
down. No, dude, this has been a build-up.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm gonna kick your ass, to be honest. No, I'm just kidding.
How's the car though? I think I were having issues with it.
Yeah, no, it's not doing great, but it'll be fun.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna have fun.
I'm just excited to like, during practice I get to drive with the homies and I was like, now I'm just hyped to be with the homies, you know?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good time. This thing's sick. Hopefully I don't ruin it.
All right, we're gonna go check in with one of the other feuds that we have going on. We got my Black Z being driven by the pink-haired man himself.
And pink helmet now.
How you feeling about this?
I love it, dude. This car's great. Took me 2 laps to figure it out in qualifying, but it was good.
What about your competitor back there?
I mean, I've driven a lot with him in Japan. He's pretty bad, so we got this.
I'm gonna see what he has to say. TJ, he's over there saying you're pretty bad. He said I drove with him in Japan. I'm gonna make a fool out of him with half the power. What do you have to say about that?
He's gonna get spanked in your car. I feel bad for your car.
Hey, listen, you can put as many door marks as you want on it because he's paying for the damage.
Okay, second outer zone 2.
Ooh, what those pumps do. Let me hear.
I have no verb on this car. But later I will. I promise you they're coming.
So much for pro burble tune.
But it went twice in your last video.
So
How'd that happen?
This is a very, very cool car, but rumor on the street as you may have just picked up some HGK carbon Kevlar stuff.
I did not buy it. I didn't buy it.
I heard you bought it.
I want it, but I didn't buy it.
I don't know.
No.
That's not what I heard.
I want it, but...
Listen, we could work out a deal, Drift HQ, maybe put a couple of stickers on the
Dude,
car.
I'm with that, but the bill I got was not that. The bill I got was a deal, but the deal is still so expensive.
Hey, look, being cool ain't cheap, you feel me? You used to roll around in a McLaren, you can afford carbon Kevlar.
Dude, I spent all my money now. I pulled up 2 drift cars.
Yeah, that is true. We kind of ruined Jordan because he wasn't really a drifter and now he spends all his money on drifting.
Yeah, I had a McLaren, I had a Porsche, now I have drift cars. But this is better.
You also have smiles and memories.
Oh no, this is better.
What are you doing?
I could cut the tension with a knife right now. We got Jack in on this. Jack, who's your money on?
I just asked if Jimmy was gonna win. So maybe I might put a little bit of money on him. We'll see. But I also just did an adjustment on Luke's car. So maybe I should put, I don't know.
The battle's Rudnick and Jimmy.
Oh, it's Rudnick and Jimmy, just these two? Oh, okay. I think Jimmy's got this.
Ooh.
That's not just any coffee.
Oh, dude, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
This is U.S. drifting versus Japanese drifting in our first battle of the top 16. We're ready to send them. It's going to be Sam Lucas in the chase. Tying in the barriers, overwashes that first corner just a tad. Sam Lucas getting a little bit more aggressive towards the inner zone, a little bit closer across the finish line. Another great run for both of them. To get it through the gears, but watch CJ. He's coming for it here on the track. Oh, stars up big time. Balancing up again. Errors and mistakes from both drivers as they come across that finish line, pushing hard. But to me, no obvious.
First battle, Sam and TJ killed it. Hell yeah.
This is the one.
The one. I am the one.
I
am the one.
We want to give a big round of applause. We want to encourage everybody. Guys, it's a fun day here in Florida. Let me hear you make some noise. It's neither of these guys. We're going one. Too close to call, Dan. Very close. That was an impressive battle.
It absolutely was the battle of Z's. The guys are pumped.
Now they're going to throw it down. It will be Chris Rudnick. But look at Rudnick right at the edge of the circuit. What the judges want to see. Jimmy getting up close and personal, making that of Chris Rudnick's car. What we wanted to see. Incredible chase driving and lead driving there. That is impressive stuff. They're both struggling a little bit with the cars, but now they got to throw it down. It will be Chris Rudnick to lead Jimmy Oakes into that first corner. Aggressive from Jimmy Oakes, but look at Rudnick right out to the edge of the circuit. What the judges want to see. Jimmy Oakes getting up close and personal, making that dive through. Jimmy Oakes gets very close, taps the rear wheel of Chris Rudnick's car. What we wanted to see. Incredible chase driving and lead driving there. That is impressive stuff. Off the line they go. First off drive for Jimmy Oakes. Got that power down. Chris Rudnick now has got to play a little bit of catch up here. He's got to cut some course to stay in it. Rudnick said struggling with that front steering rack. It just looks like he doesn't have the pace to stay with Jimmy Oakes. It shuts down a little bit. There's definitely a mechanical issue with Chris Rudnick's car. So give him a round of applause as they head in front of you. This is dream street for these guys to be out drifting in front of amazing fans like all of you. And we count it as going through to the top 8 is Jimmy Oakes. Jimmy Oakes gets the win. You guys to be a little bit more alive in here in OSW. We actually got OSW feet with Jimmy Oakes and Chris Rudnick.
I'm so proud of Jimmy's driving. He got back on the throttle and was on Rudnick. This is exactly why I want to do the bracket like this. We've already got a one more time between Sam and TJ. This is some sick driving for the bottom half of the bracket.
They've got to go again. Something is tying at the barriers, overwashes that first corner just a tad. Very precise, but TJ Hunt just nudging the cone over. This time Sam Lucas getting a little bit more aggressive towards the inner zone, a little bit closer across the finish line. Another great run for both of these guys.
Absolutely. TJ's really good at putting
The other power car, now can TJ force the issue. To get it through the gears, but watch TJ. He's coming for it here on the track. Oh, big time. He's going to get back into this. Laying out those DC racing barriers. This is balancing up again. Errors and mistakes from both drivers as they come across that finish line, pushing hard. But to me, no obvious winner, and that's why I'm not a judge and you guys are. And the winner, and going through to the top 8, is TJ Hunt. TJ Hunt gets the win. He's going through to the top 8. Guys, give it up for Sam Lucas, borrowed car.
It was a battle of
Good job in that lead. Kevin trying to catch up, but he's shortcutted the track, which has meant he's had a little bit of there. Kellen is up and gone here in the first half of this one.
Pretty good. That was really good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dan. Like, there we go, Kevin. He hasn't had a whole lot of practice, mind you. A lot of fixing of that car. But very smooth from both drivers. Glad maybe feeling on the first run to not be overly aggressive here, but no major mistakes from Kevin or Colette. Nice smooth drifting.
There you go.
No making too many errors or taking too many risks. I think this one's going to be really good. But I can confirm going through to the top 8 is Colette Davis. Colette Davis gets the win. She's going through to the top 8. Unfortunately, Kevin Schultz bowing out. And what you've got here is, you know, Colette in a very unusual chassis, and Aaron arrives in an unusual chassis, but ends up back in his V8 S14. So he's more deadly, I think, in that V8 S14 for
way
sure.
more seat time.
Way more seat time. A lot of experience with Losey.
Wow, look at the speed.
But Colette comes out absolutely flying, and Aaron Losey gets caught a little there, Dan, as he didn't expect Colette to come out so fast. And this is a big run from Colette Davis in that lead position. Aaron Losey trying to get back up onto the fender, but he can, and Colette's car is a rocket ship through here.
I don't know if Aaron Losey was sleeping on the line, or
hey,
Colette just was
He's a new dad. He's a new dad. He's tired all the time. That's how it works.
I understand those feels.
Look at that, off the line, Colette Davis.
Oh, she spooled on him.
A little bit of drag racing experience on one side of there, so Colette Davis comes off like a rocket. And again, Aaron has to cut the course quite considerably to get back up. He's almost front wheel to front wheel there on the outer zone, so interesting to see what the judges will say there. But
very good run on Colette's part on that lead. Absolutely love to see it.
Super smooth driver. I think Colette's got to go for it here. She's got Losey on the ropes. As they come off the line, knock back and down an inch here. Colette giving a little bit of room as they come into that first corner. Locking the front brakes.
Starting to get back up on him.
And Colette Davis, big dive from Colette Davis as she goes onto the door of Aaron Losey. Colette's got the pace here. Will she make one last dive across the finish line?
Davis putting it all on the line.
That's what we came to see. She almost pushed him back out the front gate of the venue.
Wow,
look at the speed. They're absolutely flying. Aaron Losey gets blown a little there now.
Yo, dude, she rolled him.
I got goosebumps.
Dude, you saw her car pick up a wheel over there?
Literally wheeling out of outer two.
To get back up. Going through to the final 4 is Colette Davis. Colette Davis takes down last year's winner.
Colette!
Oh, no.
We gotta get you ready. That was the craziest thing in the world. We gotta get you ready. You're in Final 4 now.
I know, weird.
This is like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was intimidated by Aaron. I was like, great. I got to just roll his ass as much as I can, because I knew he'd be right there. And I was.
You did.
I was really trying.
I've never clapped so hard. I think my hands are bruised.
Aww.
I was screaming. The whole crowd was. Aaron's whole posse was like, "What the f?" It was crazy. And then in your chase too, that was the best competition chase driving you've done in your life.
So, well, I told you, my first run, I knew it was a much slower car. This car, it's like hard to chase. I'm not familiar with it, but chasing a slower car, I like borderline don't know how to do in this car. So.
Well, that was great. You were clearly faster than him, but we got to get your car turned around fast because you're in Final 4, which means you probably have like 3 runs before you got to be back up there.
Okay, here we go. Here
Oh, do you want to see what broke?
Your car broke?
Yeah, come look at it. Come here.
Doesn't have anything to say.
What?
Oh, on this car.
Yeah.
I didn't come to talk to you about this. I came to talk to you about your battle against my girlfriend.
She did very well.
Dude.
She's been driving super well.
I've never clapped harder in my life.
First of all, I gave her space because everybody's going wide and like throwing the car. And I gave her space and she just drove away and her car's flat out faster than mine. It's really fast. So like, I just watched her drive away and I was like, oh God, what do I do? And I cut the corner and like dove way inside and then she just like drove away from me and I'm like, that little fucking thing's fast.
Dude, it is the most annoying thing whenever I drive with her in that car. She just is like, gone.
Why is that?
I don't know what it is, but I think it's the fastest drift car I've ever driven.
Really?
But now she's figuring out how to use it. Because before, like, she would like kind of be like pedaling it through the zone, so the car was never activated. But now, like, you could, dude, she lifted a wheel in outer zone 2. I don't know if you can see it from in your car.
See it.
Literally just like on the gas, the thing started picking up a wheel.
With Jordan, his car was so slow that like, and he was driving really nice and stable that I just was like on him, and it was, you know, you just stuff your car in him.
Yep.
But her, I was expecting to be like that, and then she just drove away and it was over. But look at this. Put your head in here and look at the 2 lower arms.
Oh, it broke.
Yeah, and the other one, and then look at the U-joint. It's pointing up.
Oh, it's like your trailing arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, anyways.
Good driving, but I had to go rub it in that my girlfriend beat you.
Yeah, no, she did.
Basically, we're using the Evo and other things as filler, so when things happen, I can go do an exhibition. Oh, Zero would actually be great to burn up some of the oil.
So in a strange turn of events, Adam LZ says, listen like all you people sitting around here not being entertained, so he's gone back into the pits and grabbed his Tommy back in Evo, which yes, is 4-wheel drive. He's going to come out here and do some 4-wheel drive drifts. Who wants to see that? I'm going to need you. He might not know what's going to happen next, but it's going to be entertaining either way. Oh, putting it on the barriers. LZ 4-wheel drive drifting. You know what? This is not bad going right now. Guys, give it up for Adam LZ. That might have outscored some of the guys in qualifying earlier on.
I got a little carried away. I put a couple little scratches in the TME bumper, and I rode the bumper. But good thing is it's wrapped, so this will be easy to fix. But definitely a bummer. What do you have to say about this?
That was gnarly. I didn't think it would work that good.
Yeah, I hesitated a little bit. I should have stayed in it. It always feels like you're gonna spin.
Right.
But that doesn't really happen.
No angle though.
Yeah.
Like there's no. Pretty impressive to be able to link that.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
Adam.
Hopefully I don't.
You got this.
So I'm gonna do a 3rd gear tip in, and then I'll go over there.
Yeah.
Give it up for Adam LZ out here keeping us all entertained this evening.
Doing it to Australian tip-in. He's doing it for Luke Fink.
This is for Luke Fink. He's also nowhere near the oil right now, so this is inefficient. There you go. Guys, give it up for LZ and Z-Roy.
Holy
Putting on a smoke show. I can't see where he is anymore.
I like that smell. That is a smell that you're missing out on if you're not here.
You got to be here tomorrow. I'm telling you guys, stuff like this doesn't happen every day.
So good. I was sick.
It gets mad when it gets hot.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing, because I had no idea the wall was there.
Yeah, no, good. That's Ozzy burning that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Good job. Good job.
I could have clicked 4th in the straight, but it would have made it harder to go around that corner after.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, that's why I was like, when you're going, I'm like, you're gonna get too much speed. I said, whip it.
Hell yeah.
Not bad, Australian approved.
That means a lot, Luke.
Isn't able to put that in chase because
next up we got Booth versus Colette. This is gonna be
There you have it.
extra
We moved the action
spicy.
very
If Colette can
closely
put
on
down a
to
solid
two
lead,
people who know each
she'll
other
probably
very
roll
well
him.
from everyday
But Booth is not
life.
backing down.
Going head to head, it's going to be Colette Davis and Sean Booth. Get your camera
The
phones
vibe
out
is
because I'll tell you
insane
one
right
thing, this is going to be fireworks. Sean Booth. Is taking it to the floor right now.
That was so good!
She is absolutely just blown my mind this evening.
Yo, when Colette takes out Booth, she will never let him live it down. Those two, they kind of go at it a little bit. So there's a lot of tension in this battle. Probably more so than if me and her went against each other.
Down there doing the proud
boyfriend thing. noses.
Dude, that transition was lit.
Oh my god. So good.
We've seen some stuff here tonight. That was.
I think this is more fun than driving myself. Holy
oh, it's all good. Going through to the final is Colette Davis. Goes through to the final against TJ Hunt and Sean Booth. Get back in your car. You got Trevor Jameson and one last chance to get into that main event. Tomorrow is going to be insane.
It's the craziest matchup.
Crazy builds.
This
We're gonna
competition has the craziest matchups ever because I know everybody and because I'm like kind of friends with everybody. This last battle is TJ versus Colette. This is wild. This is wild.
Last two runs of the night. OSW, one more time. Make some noise.
TJ is shook right
He's
now.
shook. He's shook. He jumped for no reason. No one even moved it. He took off.
Everybody keeps jumping on her.
Yeah.
Get off my girlfriend.
You can tell. You can see the handshake last two runs of the night.
Banger of a run.
That was a great lead.
I know, Adam, are you secretly driving the car?
What a set of warriors. What a final.
It's going to be a close one.
Unbelievable.
There's a few moments where all she needed to explore it, and by staying in that transient and a little shallow, it might have bit her in the butt. But either way, like it's either one more time or I think TJ might have.
Judges have a quick
That run was so good.
Her lead was amazing.
So good.
A lot of the trouble came from on the start. She kind of had a weird swerve, and I think she was trying to avoid Nick Swan on grid, and it kind of created a little gap. And I think that kind of had a trickle effect on the last part of the run.
We do know. Well, there is a winner. Judges have locked in a winner. The last chance, top 16, is TJ Hunt. Sean Booth in third step. I don't know. Colette
Ooh, just started to sprinkle too. Perfect timing.
Well, you know what? Second, it might be first tomorrow, and TJ on it hot tomorrow.
This means
as well.
that I battle with Colette first battle.
We are going to head.
And if that wasn't a wild enough of an event yet, I think the 4-rotor is going to start for the very first time today. Vargas texted me and said it was about to fire and he turned it off because he wanted me to be there, so we're going over to the car now. I'm stoked. Now mind you, it doesn't have any mufflers on it, so it's gonna be ridiculous. This could be the first time this thing starts. Mike, where you at? Yo. Dude.
It's gonna do it.
This is gonna be the craziest end to the craziest event.
It's gonna do it. All right.
If you have sensitive ears, like legit, I've never heard one of these in person.
Laptop time. All right.
You're joking.
Give it gas.
Should it be me?
Yeah.
Am I gonna blow my eardrums out?
Just keep it.
Yeah. So close. It's just gonna be pain. Really? All right. Almost. Hell yeah! Woo! That's not as loud as I thought it was gonna be. You don't want again? More throttle, more throttle.
It sounds good. I thought it was just gonna be obnoxious.
Yeah.
It sounds good. That sounds sick. It sounds like deep. I wasn't expecting it.
That's sick.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Look at the smile on Steve's face, dude.
Bro, it was all day yesterday. I was beat yesterday. Ask this guy. He was worried.
I didn't see him for 12 hours. Oh my god.
Mike, first four-rotor. First four-rotor.
Second.
Big moment.
Ooh. First, but second time on this one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We had to change some things.
Yeah.
Is there anything we got to look at, or can we start it more?
We can start it again.
Start it more.
Yeah.
I just want to hear it more.
Yeah, we can do a log and start it again.
Can we start it more, please? Yeah.
Let's start it more.
Yeah. Let's start it more, I think. It sounds so much different than I would have expected.
We knew it was gonna sound cool, but it sounds so much cooler than I even expected.
About for real, Mad Mike of the U.S.
This is the first time I've ever heard the NA 4-rotor in person.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else.
Yeah. Same.
I know. Have you never heard on either?
Not a 4-rotor NA.
Damn.
Nah.
The worst thing about this right now is I wish so much that Johan could be here.
Yeah.
I am so excited for him to hear this thing. Like, he's gonna cry.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't imagine. Like, he's sick right now, so he's at home, and
everyone comment.
Yeah, we love you, Johan. We miss you, and we.
Now take care. We'll take care of the little things.
Yeah.
Just leave this thing running.
The motivation to finish a build when you know that it runs is so much higher.
Like I'm like. Right now, like,
best of lack of sleep.
That's the hearing damage.
Hearing damage, tinnitus, everything. But like that sound, dude, that I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah. it's like you took a rotary which already sounded good and then you just added chaos.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to explain it. It's just like
that exhaust sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Specifically that.
Specifically.
Wait, if you all do it at once, it'll sound like ready. Day one is a wrap, and I think that the closest way for me to describe it is if you were here at this event. We had a little slow start with qualifying, but it felt like a real life YouTube video. And by that I mean we had the drama-filled matchups of like Sean and Colette and TJ and Sam and Rudnick and Jimmy, and the bickering, like literally Evo and Zeroy doing donuts on track, and then the first start of a car, which is like the most YouTube moment ever, and people riding around on pit bikes and banter, tons of cars and cool things. Just like literally thinking in my head, I feel like 8 different YouTube videos happened and Colette's best driving of her life. Like I can literally think of it. Colette's best driving of her life, the craziest 4-rotor car starts for the first time, drama-filled battle. I crashed into a barrier with my TME RS. I did a burnout with Australian Luke Fink. Like 8 million titles could have happened today, and like I'm just super stoked. If this was, I don't want to say if this was a private day, but like if all these things just happened in one day, it would be like the best day ever. So the fact that you guys got to experience it too, like the first start of that car, seeing like Mike Vargas almost be like in tears, like literally the first rotary that he's put together. He calls it the second because he took it apart and then put it back together when we went dry sump. Regardless, like that was a special moment, and to have a crowd around the car to be able to share with you guys, and hopefully that translated on video. The energy from the crowd, like this little skid pad track that was paved as a pit for Formula Drift being built out with bleachers and stages and LED screens is the most ridiculous ever, and I'm stoked that because you guys were able to put it on. And this is only day one. Day two is when I get to compete, and my first battle is against Colette, and her car is fast as and now that she knows how to use it, like, I don't say I'm stressing, but I can't take it lightly. So it's gonna be a good battle. I'd say tune in, but it's already too late. Appreciate you guys that joined, YouTube members, to watch the stream. I'm really happy with how engaging and fun it was, and thank you guys, and I'll see you soon with day two.
when you said